Ladies and gentlemen, you know what time it is because you hear this motherfucking voice. We are back for a long-awaited, long-simmered, long-marinated Pimping versus Simping. I am Lex Caliber. And with me as always is my main man, my A1 from day one, long-standing brethren, Marcus L-Spade Johnson. Today on Pimping vs. Sipping, my man Marcus is going to tell y'all about a recent news story of questionable intent.
All right, here's the story. A Wisconsin man is accused of plotting an elaborate scheme to fake his death in a kayaking accident to flee the country. Ryan Borsworth, 45, was sentenced to 89 days in jail, the amount of time that was spent misleading authorities in Green Lake County. In a brief statement in court, Borsworth, a father of three, said he deeply regretted his actions and the pain he caused his family and friends. Borsworth spent months researching the scheme in efforts to disappear from his life in Wisconsin and created a new one in the country of Georgia, formerly part of the Soviet Union. He reversed a vasectomy, took out a large life insurance policy, obtained a new passport, and transferred money overseas. Technically, they never caught dude in America. Somebody in Georgia saw dude, snitched on him, and told the folks in Wisconsin, and they videotaped him. And he was like, yeah, it's me, dog. I faked my death. And he came back like that. Your thoughts on this?
First of all, whoever snitched on him in Georgia,
that's a hater.
That's a hater.
That's a real
That's a
hater.
motherfucking hater. Like that man living his new life had no impact on your life. Mind your motherfucking business. That's what I gotta say first and foremost. Second of all, one of the candidates for worst father of the year
has to be,
because you think about the kids, man. Like you got to grow up now, like knowing your dad tried to abandon you and faked his death to do so. Like that's fucked up, man. That's gonna affect the adult that you become. I don't give a fuck what you say. I don't care how much therapy you go to. You always got to wake up. And when people ask like about your family, it's gonna come in the forefront of your mind. Is like, I don't know, how much do I tell them? Like, did I tell him my dad tried to abandon us?
You leave that part out.
Yeah, you can just say, oh yeah, mom and dad, they split up.
Assuming she leaves him, right? She has to leave him, right?
Bruh, if she doesn't leave him, like, watch out because there might be a murder-suicide on the horizon. Now, where the simp aspect comes into play is he left his family for a woman he met online. Now, I know this is a thing that people do. I don't think it's a smart thing that people do. I don't know if he doesn't have much dating experience or if he was just desperate for something else, but like, you fake your death to go to a country to meet a woman that it sounds like you never met in person, only online. So like, that's a gamble and a half. And like, if it don't work out there, what are you going to do, dog? Like, you don't know this person. And then the other thing is he didn't have to come back. So like, he could have salvaged something. Like, he could have been less of a simp if he was like, yeah, it was me. I faked my death. I ain't coming back. I'm just going to stay here. Like, if he just stood on business, like 10 toes down, then at least he wouldn't come off as so much of a bitch, even though what he's doing is still extremely fucked up. But if he just committed, instead of came back like, okay, you caught me, I'm sorry. Like if he had just committed to his new life, at least there's something there. I'm not going to say it's respectable, but at least it's like, at least he stands on his own business, whether we agree with it or not.
It had to be easier just to say, man, I don't want to do this no more, bro.
That's more simp shit. Like, instead of doing what you just said, this man created this whole elaborate plan to escape instead of just being like, baby, like,
this ain't working. I think we can do better by ourselves. It had to be easier, bro, than getting the whole plan together, faking your death, getting a fake passport, and taking out the life insurance plan and skedaddling to Georgia. You can't tell me it wouldn't have been easy to be like, hey, man, I need a break. I don't want to do this no more. What kind of relationship were you in, my G, to the point you felt like this is the only way you had to escape? Like, I'm kind of worried. Was this an abuse, man? Like, seriously, what did this man have to be going through to say, I can't take this no more. I gotta fake my death. What was it, bro? Because under no circumstances can I think of something that extreme. The thought process, how did we get here? Like, I feel like we missing a whole lot in this, dog. Like, you had 3 kids with this woman, though. 3. Part of me think this is a midlife crisis, bro. Because around 45 at that time, man, where you see the fall off. Shit, fall off is there. You're kind of dealing with your mortality. You think you're gonna die, man. And it could have been a nice young tenderoni. Like, they didn't say the age of this lady, but I'm pretty sure she's like in her 20s, maybe mid to late 20s. And she was, man, blowing smoke up that ass. And dude was like, man, I feel alive, man. Like Bill Belichick, I feel alive. So dude was like, yo, man, I'm gonna do this because this is my shot at love. Like, that's why I feel like a lot of dudes get divorced later in life, man, because they're not happy and they feel like they're finna die. They're like, well, fuck it, I'm finna die. I need to just do some stupid shit. Because this was stupid, dog. This had to be like emotionally charged. But once again, you can't tell me it wouldn't have been easier to be like, yo, I don't want to do this no more. Take half.
I'd love the full story. Like maybe he was, you know, one of them dudes who's like pressured into getting married and pressured into having all these kids. He doesn't really want to, but like he can't really say no. And now he's got 3 kids and he's just enough is enough. And just
I'm faking my death.
like, yeah. Maybe it was something like that. Like, I don't know. Yeah, it could have been abusive or yeah, I would love the full story. Like, what drove you? How did you get to this point, dog?
It
That
had
this was the reasonable choice for you.
So I'm reluctant to call it a simp. Like, it's a simp move in general, but you don't go through all of that without something being there, dog. Like, I'm not making excuses for it. It's totally unacceptable. This is stupid, honestly, because you made a plan that involved law enforcement. And with today's technology, scuba divers, drones, and all this video surveillance, you thought you was gonna get away?
Motherfuckers couldn't get away faking their death in the 1800s. Then, with no internet, no cameras, no surveillance, like nobody has. I actually, it's funny because a couple months ago, I listened to a podcast about stories about people who fake their death and how long did they last before they got caught. And I checked with ChatGPT as well to do like some research for me on stories like that. Nobody has successfully faked their death. And I guess the thing is, like, the only way they would successfully do it is like the fact that nobody knows about it. So there's nothing on record, at least, of somebody who successfully faked their death, which I think is the point of faking your death.
Yeah, if you fake your death, we shouldn't know about it, right?
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna take a wild guess. Dude ain't Machiavelli or Tupac. So like, yo,
nah.
I'm just like, this was a wild story, dog, but it can never be nothing but a simp move. And it's wild, man. I'm gonna tell any guy, dog, like, look, if it gets to the point you need to fake your own death. Walk away. Grow a pair, go to the store, buy a pair, and tell that woman, I don't want to do this no more, dog. That's what I'm gonna do.
It's like the old Patrice O'Neal bit when he's like, you know, guys would rather kill their woman than see her cry, than to see the look of heartbreak in her face. Like, see, we love differently. We'd rather kill you than see the heartbreak in your eyes.
Do you think that was his rationale, though? Like, I don't want to break this woman's heart. I think you know what? You actually hit on something, dog. Like, Snoop, think about it. Maybe dude was like, man, me leaving will break this woman's heart so much to the point it's better she think I'm dead than a piece of shit that don't want to be with my family.
I mean, but the kids, though, like...
Hey, fuck them kids. That's what he said.
That's what he said. I mean, that is what he said, man. Fuck them kids.
But I don't know how old the kids was. I saw a picture. The kids looked kind of old, but it could have been one of those factors like, man, my kids, 15, 16, and 19.
They gonna be all right. Look, I brought them this far. They'll be all right.
Man. Nah, that's cool. My memory will live on. But what do you guys think? And if you think this is pimping in any way, unfriend me. But what are your thoughts on this, man? On this extreme case of trying to get away from a relationship? Give me your thoughts, because I am dying to hear what you think.